Lord of the Ring memes are definitely the best memes. Just FYI, if you're curious what the best memes are, it's definitely Lord of the Ring memes. Those are the best. They're top tier. It's a classic, right? I had to bring it back. Hey, everybody. Welcome into the content today where, no, I'm not mining titanium. Because, why? Don't need to. Just a mission. No big deal. I'll complete it over the course of, like, the next 10 years. I don't care. I don't care. So, there you go. We need Lord of the Ring devs. Do you want Peter Jackson? You want Peter Jackson doing the layout design? Hats off to the community for publicizing 3 million trip mines so we can get that started. Yeah, apparently. Hey, Kelsey, how you doing? You do need to do the mission, complete the mission event? Yeah. Hey, no, I don't, because I don't care. Look, I've got to get the community to stop caring about fear of missing out. Dude, hey, this isn't even good. Who cares? Who cares? This isn't even good. Chill out. You don't have to do everything in the game. You don't. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. Chill out. That's what I'm doing. It ain't worth it. I'm not doing it. And you know how freeing it is to see something and go, I don't care. Because I honest to God don't care. I'm not doing the mission. So I'm not mining 3 million. And I'm going to miss out on an avatar. I'll add it to the list of avatars I'm missing out on. I wish I could get players to jump more on that. Like, literally. Cool. I'm missing like 2/3 of the avatars available. So it's just, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. That's just me. I hope more players can get that way. Just relax, chill, enjoy what you want to do. I mean, there was a time where I remember people complained that avatars even existed. Like, avatars were the first emotes. Like, why are we adding this to the game? It's a waste of time. And there you go. You don't have to do it. The rewards aren't even good. You get an avatar, and then you get 400 credits to the Dabo table style event store. And I'm not saying the Dabo table event store is trash or anything, but it's literally nothing to make you go insane over, right? Like, don't hurt yourself. If you got to take 7 ships out and focus on mining, then don't do it. I like the emotes and the emojis and the avatars too. I'm just making a point that, that was like this big thing. Oh, we hate these, and why would they do this? I mean, there's plenty of people who like it. One thing I've learned, especially when I've started doing the surveys last year, one thing I've learned is the people who are going to say something are generally the negative people, and the people who like something never say anything. And they might go do like an anonymous survey, but they're not going to write out this post of why something is so great. But it's really easy to find why people, or the people that don't like something. So yeah, I don't care about the emotes. And if you like the avatar, then you can go mine 5 million tritanium or 3 million tritanium. But if you don't care about the avatar, guess what? You don't got a mine. Doesn't that sound awesome? Stop caring about avatars. How we acquire the new Vidar T ship? Mission chain cleanse. So there's a mission that you get yesterday that gives you 50, and there'll be a mission next week that gives you the next 50. All you got to do is have a tier 9 Vidar. Don't spend any money, nothing. Free. Woo! So there you go. Rating, yeah, the rating scoring is being looked into. I talked to the dev earlier, and they're working on it. So I guess we can test it throughout the stream to see if it's actually started working. So mine overnight and we'll get done, but don't really care. Exactly, Robert. Like, if I decide to throw like a mine on a deep space node just to do it overnight, you know, maybe I will. What I care way more about is me completing the away team. Like, this is more important to me. Making sure I get this done. The battle pass event, as long as I don't have to mine 3 million tritanium for a battle pass event, I'm personally not going to throw that big of a hissy fit. I can understand it being annoying. I'm not saying it's not, but to me, it's meme-worthy annoying. So I think they'll count the rating I already done. They're probably not going to retroactively count things, so. But I have no idea, honestly. Yeah, Phil, I'm aware of the different milestones. Again, who cares? It's just weird to me because most people will just go and do the sorry, I'm trying to click things. Just go and do the missions, don't really care about the stories or anything like that, or they'll just never bother with missions. So it's just, I'm not saying it doesn't suck. It sucks, sure, but I'm just not going to bother with it. Good afternoon, Roboski. How you doing? I'm personally not going to screw around with the mining. And then today, the point scoring not working for the raid kind of sucks. But we'll just have to wait and see. Again, I've got the dev chat pulled up, and I will let y'all know if and when it starts working. Yeah, it's still being worked on. Thunder War is working now. Good. So it might need a reboot. They hadn't posted anything in my comp chest. No. Sorry, y'all. This is not comp worthy. Come on. What's up with the ISIS jelly event? Late and retrieving. Again, no clue. There's the jelly brawl. It works. It just says retrieving. I'm pretty sure it works though, right? You know, if they're looking at scoring for Talio event, and I was for to do blah 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 blah. No idea, Seb, to be honest with you. No idea. I don't think I've seen that one mentioned. Draco, I'm glad you're enjoying the new Talios. Glad you enjoyed the Talios. Yeah, Brawl's working. Brawl should be working because it's just a copy and paste. Like, it's the same event every month. So the retrieving thing should be something else entirely, but it's still something that we want to look into and make sure, right? Like, you don't want to just like blindly accept that it's working. Not around these parts. Again, John, I personally don't care about the 3 million mining mission. To me, that's just like, who cares? Like, don't do it. Simple as that. Simple as that. And the quicker I can get players to jump on the, oh, we don't have to do this bandwagon, the happier those players are going to be. I need to get more and more people to just jump on board with that. Stop caring about some stuff that doesn't matter. You know? Just don't mind it. No big deal. They're working on the upgrade bracket. We're in the same ones. I don't think so. I think it's open-ended for a reason. I don't necessarily say I'm not saying I agree with that, but I don't know of them changing it. So, exactly, Brian. FOMO. Stop letting FOMO control your life. Don't let this game control your life. Don't give it the power. The game should be fun. If it's not fun, take a step back. Take a step back. That's what I say. Exactly, Metal. Don't let fear of missing out do that to you, man. You're better than this. I believe in you. I believe in you. Hostiles working fine. So yeah, if you want to use hostiles for the event, you can. The easiest way to use hostiles is probably to go do the Separatist. If you want to go like way back in time, because most people don't touch those for a long time. But yeah, Separatist is probably the easiest way to get that in. Hey Andrew, how you doing? Has Scopely stopped SMS with research? No idea what you're asking, Anubis. No idea. Anything about crews for New Vidar? No, crews are the exact same as they always are, man. The Borg probes have not changed. They've just gotten bigger in power. So the same crews, same ship. That hasn't changed at all. Hasn't changed at all. Stop encouraging healthy mental outlooks to this community is counterproductive. Thank you, Steve. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, look, I'm not saying that the game can't be enjoyable. I'm not even saying don't buy something if you want it. Just don't let this game like feel like it's twisting your arm for stuff. Like, realistically, I'm using this just to give y'all a visual example because it's easy to see the 3 million and complain about it. But realistically, is mining 3 million titanium worth this for you? If it's not, then don't do it. Because you don't need to mine 3 million titanium to get the ship. That's a different mission. So if 3 million titanium mining or 5 million for higher levels is not worth this, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. We completed the Talos event yesterday. Will we get it today? Eco posted that they'd run the event again. They will run it again with the fixed metrics. But we'll see. And don't buy the FKR Elite Prime. I'm a big fan of not buying the FKR Elite Prime. We do not reward a horrible mechanic by buying it. That's not how you fix something. You don't fix something by releasing a Prime. You don't fix something in Star Trek Fleet Command by releasing a Prime. That is not fixing it. So I'm strongly opposed to the FKR Prime that they're bringing out. Strongly opposed to that. $18 days for 3 mil trade. Yeah, you got a long time if you don't do the mission. Sure. Someone said this store is like the Dabo tables. Does that mean it's unlikely for more stuff to be added? Correct, Pokey. This is not a full event store. It's the same thing I said last year with Dabo. This is not an event store. This is a Dabo wheel. You're not going to have like the Mantis added. You're not going to have random things added. So we do have we got Talios events. I got to go do this. I need to turn on my dailies real quick. We got the Cerritos event going. Which mission is the free ship? What's the name of the mission? I'll have to look it up again. It's the only one that's level 35. It's not Requiem. I think it's got start with an A. Somebody remember what it is real quick? Dabo was 2 months last year. Is there a possibility this Borg store carries over? No. This is the last month of Borg. At least that's what we were told. Adapted. Thank you. Adapted. So the mission you're looking for the first 50 Talios BPs, if you have a Tier 9 Vidar, is they have adapted. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank y'all. I just was blanking on what it was called. So, Solar Armadas. I'm not going to do Expansion Cube. Don't care about Expansion Cube at all, but we'll probably do some of these solo. Probably not those. A 48 Borg Uncommon solo will finish it in one run. I'll probably do that today then. I thought the 3 million mission was for the ship BPs. Nope, it is not. That's why I've been trying to tell people. Like, if that mission doesn't matter. You don't have to mine for the ship BPs. Because you get the first 50 ship BPs from that mission, and then the next mission for that doesn't come out till next week. So if you're worried about the ship BPs, well, you've only gotten 50 so far this week. You're not missing any yet. So already missed the Borg probe grind of it. Quite frustrating to not give a heck. Exactly, Metal. Just stop worrying about everything. Look, I love when there's a full event calendar because it gives you choice, right? Like, I can come through here and choose, like, I don't care about this one, but I'm gonna go do this one. I'm gonna go do Annihilate the Probe. I like that I can choose what I want to do. I'm going to choose to go do ISS Jelly Brawl. I'm probably not going to choose to bother with Plunder of War right now. I might do it later, but I'm not going to do it right now. So, no chance of them adding officers? Nope, because this is not an event store. This is, Daniel, that's why I've got to repeat this strongly. This is not an event store. This is the Dabo table. This is not an event store. Just in the event store location. So, yeah, Ordrin, I'm looking forward to Jelly Brawl. I'm actually getting my ISS Jelly out. And we'll go set it up there. And we'll start doing our Jelly Brawl. Such an important mission. No matter what level you are, it's nice. It's nice. The trip mining mission isn't that bad as long as you have a TC with Tritanium for easy access. I mean, I'll be honest. 3 million Tritanium for many players is doable. It's not ridiculous. It's just annoying. And that's more the issue. It's annoying. Phil, I'd stop your ISS Jelly at tier 3. So, level 36, when I can start get ISS BPs at level 36. The event will start spawning for you, so. Sorry, answering a DM from Eco real quick. All right, let's see. Finally finished my training. Still got to build an upgraded Corvette, but it's whatever. There you go. So at least they fixed that, right? At least they fixed that. It's a mechanic where they're stop paying out match resources. Use the term player's choice to basically mean you'll be getting far less resources this month. That's not true, Admiral Pegasus. Please don't spread false information. That's not true at all. You have player choice, but the amount of resources that are allotted to a player each month don't decrease. You're simply choosing what you're getting. Making updated ships to skip. I mean, at some point, yeah, there's too many videos to make and not enough days for me. Simply. But yes, that is something I'll get around to. All right, after I have G3 Epic, should I save my rare Armada credits? I mean, Otter, I would say if you've gotten them, you probably want to save them to start. Well, it depends on what you want to go for. Really, you could save them for being level 39. And then after that, you've got the 4-star chests, which are never really good. The value on them is pretty awful. But at some point, you will need to start pulling them in the 40s. I mean, again, ship parts could be a thing there. Or I'm sorry, ship BPs. But personally, I'm probably going to wait until 49. I pull some of the rares and stuff I pull some of the epics in hopes that I'm going to get ship BPs. Like I'm hoping I'm gonna, pull something in here, like a pylum, but faint hope, really. Hey, what's up, Max? How you doing? The selectable choice of commander, I know it's down, but upgraded one. I want it. Now it's not showing upgrade. It's not selectable, which I know they're working. Cool. From the point of skipping events, never had a decrease in yesterday's Borg event. 15 million points sucked. Yeah, I didn't even, again, like I saw that yesterday, didn't even try it. Like I was like, yeah, this is genuinely incompletable. Like this is not realistic to complete, so I wasn't going to bother. So I opted out of that one. All right, we need to put this up real quick because I'm slowly switching back to my Armada cruise. Epic and rare 4 G Armada packs are critical. Well, exactly, Beef, but you don't need to upgrade the ACC. Like it's not a requirement until 49. So if you save all of your 4-star chest materials until then, you'll get better returns. Now, if you need ship parts, then maybe you can use that for ship part sourcing, and that's something you choose to go after. But if we're talking about just from a pure number standpoint, waiting until 49 will give you the best return for all that currency. Trying to get rare tactical. Yay, rare tactical, of course. How long do you think it'll be before Scopely adds Bashir, Dax, and Odo to the recruit chest in the Bajoran Fact Store? I don't actually know, Chris. This is something I need to follow up with them on. Actually, let me post this. in a vent store. Sorry for the typing in the background. What I'm doing is for my weekly meeting, I'm bringing up some of the things that need to be addressed for free to play, like the Meridian still doesn't have sourcing. I haven't done this in about a month. So Odo, Cheer, Dax, to any update on using all right, I'll send some more in. That way I can try to get that adjusted, or at least talk about it in my next meeting. So, Monoscope, we still think they can have rating mechanics work correctly. It's so frustrating. I don't know, Flip. What do you want me to say, dude? Just get your vent out, buddy. Get your vent out. Which of these event store choices do you still think has the best value? That's going to be very specific to your account. Like my level 29 account, I'm focusing on Assimilation away teams, because I really need to upgrade all with my traits. This is what I'm focusing on my level 29 account. Here on my level 45 account, I'm focusing on the dilithium and gas and the ore and par steel. This has been my focus for the main account, because I need the uncommons and then I need the dilithium for researches. But because I'm pretty in a good position with my traits, I'm not worried about traits on this account. My level 29 account needs traits really badly. So that's the complete focus over on that account. Yeah, that's what I'm here for, Order, and I appreciate people like you supporting the channel. I really do. Can't do it without people like y'all, so thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so it really depends individually. I would say that traits, if you have not upgraded, say, Nero, Herb, Carol, Gorkon, Sharvanik, Fluffy, you know, there are a lot of traits that need to be invested heavily in. Changeling Kira, Crass. There's a good 10 officers that really need to have their traits invested in. Once you've done that, you can focus on other things. Pan's a good one as well for the mission that I'm blanking on the name of it. Lead Expedition, which sadly I don't have right now, but like I do have Carol. Her mission research and development is right here. So if I search defensive stat and then I go click, click, click. Where is Carol? Carol Marcus. Damn, where's Carol Marcus? Am I blind? There she is. She's on ship A. See, like I've got 2 of Carol Marcus assigned. So that gives me a 35%. So, you know, this is one of those things where once you reach a certain level of efficiency, you can focus on something else. And for me, it's really good to have made that decision before, because now that I'm in the 40s, I really do need to focus on other things, like, as you saw, dilithium for research. So, Riker and Eurydice are good for trade agreement as well. So, there's going to be any material spin SMS SLB this month, so there's not going to be a material SLB spin for the officers. There is like a regular SMS spin. I think it's actually for an avatar. I have to go back and look at the calendar. But how should I take the original Pike? Up to you. The only real benefit to upgrading the Pike is the officer ability. Well, obviously stats, but the officer ability, which is going to help with ship grinding, the XP grind. But you don't need to take him past tier 1 unless you want to have better stats to easily max out your bonus, and then also for the XP grinding buff. Cryo, I would not push your ISS Jelly past tier 4 in today's economy. I would not. I would not. All right, let's see. What else we got here in our question run? Hit this real quick. DS9, what about Jayla? Jayla has sourcing in the game. It's just awful. That's going to be the counter to Jayla. Is Jayla has sourcing in the game. It's just absolutely terrible. So, do we get a different arc runner this month? JM, you have a different arc runner every month. Now, that doesn't mean they're a brand new person, but like an arc runner is not going to run 2 months in a row. They're not going to run 2 months in a row. So you do have a new arc runner this month versus last month. Significant lag in game, Bob? That's what I'm here for, Cryo. Hopefully I can give the best advice to all players. That's my goal. Hope everybody enjoy the game. How's the 3 million trip mining? I'm not doing it. So it doesn't bother me at all. It's really refreshing to be like, oh, cool. Doesn't matter. Doesn't bother me at all. What was the crew you once showed with Arium in that set your own ship on fire? The one that sets my own ship on fire that I did would have been the Pan Navi crew, right? No, that's self-hull breach. You're talking about burning. Ah, area, man. That's taken it way back. Ops 36 with a tier 4 auger and enterprise. Worth it at this point thinking about investing in D4. Personally, I wouldn't, Flibble. The reason I would not invest in a D4 is you got the Defiant and now you got the Talios. I mean, I'm not saying the D4 is a bad ship, but what I am saying is that you are pretty covered in interceptors right now. I don't necessarily think you need a D4. And as you're leveling up the Defiant, you'll find that it's a better performer for everyday task in the 40s than the D4 is anyway. So I want to mention the enhancements they made to Galaxy View where you can see where's each system. Well, Siberian, that wasn't this update. They've actually had that for a while, but D4 is good for scrapping in the 50s. I mean, that's not a good reason to level something. Oh my goodness, that's not a good reason to level something. In fact, I would never really recommend doing the epics. They're the least efficient run possible. I would never do the epics. I mean, I realize people do them because it saves time, but I still would never recommend that. That's just me though. I mean, you can scrap them because you are getting a bigger bulk for the time, but incredibly inefficient. If y'all remember, I did the, I can find that graphic real quick, where we laid out the efficiencies of each different ship in terms of the math of what's efficient for scrapping. Here, let me put it up on the screen again. For those that don't know where this is, it is in my Discord in the STFC general channel. So if you've not joined the Discord, strongly encourage you to. And the epics are just like very, very inefficient. Just awful. I would much rather, especially if I'm doing like an SLB, I would much rather just jump into multiple, 28s at a time than to be going into an enterprise or a D4. That's just me though, maybe. Efficiency wise, the epics are just god awful. I did make a note there at the very end. There is logic to it. I'm not saying there's not. And then you can see there is a top right note. So it does save you a lot of time. But anyway, this is in my Discord if y'all haven't seen it already. If you haven't seen it already. Time is a big factor for a lot of players up there, and I get that. But for me, I'm too hung up on being efficient. So I got a random gift chest this morning that gave me a full unlock of Locutus and 111 shards to FC Spock. No idea what that is, Pax. That sounds like you just got some random oopsie that I have no idea. Enjoy. They have plans to change the mining mission? Not that I'm aware of. What's up, Adam? Should we wait on spending an event store? In the event they add something, I would, because it's not an event store. I'm spending it as I get it. And if I get burned, I don't care. Again, a lot of my mentality has become, I'm going to stop worrying about hyper efficiency and every single event. I'm going to play to progress. So, hey, join my Discord. Well, there's a link in every description of every video, and this command should also give you access to it. So there you go. What research trees have the researchers for ruthenium and prime particles? The prime particles, Steven, is going to be in the territory tree, and ruthenium is in the galaxy tree. So ruthenium is part of the galaxy tree extension, which we were pretty heavy on boycotting when it first came out. The economy has improved a bit, so it's a little easier to kind of jump into if you want to. And then the prime particles are in the territory tree, which if you are pulling your optical diodes every day, you're actually able to get all three of those primes for free, starting at level 40 plus treasure, which is a nice little thing to throw in. So that's 3 free primes they added, a few months ago that you can grind. I have gotten, I think I've only done one of them so far. Let's see I think I did the protected cargo one. Believe it or not, Rev did the protected cargo one. Yeah. And I've not done the prime to players yet. That'll be the next one I do. And then the last one I'll do is the capture mode, because I don't really care about that. But I did prime protected cargo already, and then I will do prime damage PvP next. But hey, getting 3 free primes, I'm happy about that. That's a good move. That was a good move. Any systems with better drop rates on pattern disruptors? Beta sector giving a dozen per kill is rougher than 3 million crit. And no, those Borg hostiles up there, that's your go-to, man. It's Again, that was a crappy addition to the game when it came out over a year ago. I saw a lot of people using their Vidar with Cadet Sky to get into the bigger systems and getting like 25 kills, so more warp cells could be nice. Yeah, could be. I already talked to him about warp range and lowering the warp range of those early systems. So, what's the thought about PvP versus cargo first? I was leaning PvP first. I mean, I'm going cargo first just because that affects me more every day. Having more protected cargo affects me more every day. I'm not saying the PvP is bad. It's not bad at all. It's nice to have that bonus. But what do I do every day? I have to mine. I'm out here mining ridiculous amounts of isogen. You know, for example, I want as much protected cargo as I can get. Right now, my PC on my Meridian is like 267. I want as much as I can get there. So, yeah, Brandon, this is part of being a content creator, my friend. Where are those new systems? The new systems for your Vidar A, Talios, is below purple space, right here. Right to the southwest edge of purple space. See, I've already gone to the 36 system. I haven't explored any of the others because I don't have a Talios. But here you go. Bigger probes. They're the same thing as the other probes, as in they are same firing pattern and everything. They're just stronger. The way they make us wait for 8 days to get the other 50 shards if we want new Vidar while creating FOMO around events. Dude, that's not low. To be Atomic, this is going to sound really harsh. There is zero reason for any player in this game to complain about the Talios sourcing. Zero reason. This is the fastest, literally fastest free-to-play sourcing for a shit that has ever happened in the game. Ever. People who complain about this are just finding a reason to complain. The game is allowed to make money. That is not sinking low. The game needs to make money. If it doesn't, it stops playing and you don't have a game anymore. 8 days to get a free ship. People need to chill out. That is literally the best. You don't have to scrap your original ship. You get to keep the Vidar. The refinery for the new Talios is significantly better than the original. It is literally no reason to complain. If you can't wait 8 days, I don't have sympathy. Now, for people who take months to get the Mantis, those people I have sympathy for. I do not understand the argument for like, oh, how low can Scopely go? We gotta wait 8 days. Yeah, the game is allowed to make money. 8 days is literally nothing. I mean, the Meridian, you have to wait every 3 months. And then you have to sacrifice other loot to get it. So, we probably would have to scrap the old Vidar for the new ship if only more than 6%. No, this was always the plan. People complained about scrapping the old ship. So, again, if people want an Avatar Benjamin, spend money. Support the game you play. Support the game you play. If you really want an Avatar that bad, spend some money. If you buy the Talios, do you still get the second mission? You do still get the second mission. Second mission will still appear. I'm level 32, and I don't remember hearing if the missions for the Talios are available to me. No. Well, I don't think so. I think it's 35. You have to have a max Talios, but you can't build it till 35. I'd have to see if you see it at level 32. But the mission is designed to persist, so this is not like a one-time thing. This mission should be there forever. Yeah, 35 plus, thank you. The mission is designed to be permanent sourcing for all players for the entire future. So, tier 7 is pretty good, Jenny. You really need to have the Vidar max by 35. That's what's optimal. But you're in a really good spot. I mean, on my level 29 account, my Vidar is only tier 5. And what I used to teach people is 1 tier per level after the Vidar is attained. That means if you are 29, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, tier 5. So if you're at tier 7, you're already doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Level 33 did not see the mission. Yeah, that sounds right. In history class and collective, one worth doing before the second part of Requital, or does it matter? I don't think it matters, graduated. Tip sourcing wise, this is my favorite approach is free to play. Agreed, Posit. Agreed. I mean, if they come out with new content and say, hey, you get all these bonuses if you spend in the first week, or you can wait a week and get it for free, that is a fantastic sourcing path. That is great. It gives them the opportunity to make their money, and then it gives everybody else the ship. So tier 1 of the Talios takes about 300 charged nanos, so that's a good number to target. There you go. So, what do you think about some of those SLB brackets? I mean, obviously I think an SLB bracket that is player 35 versus player level 60 is ridiculous, but that's something more to complain about. Almost have my disco at tier 8. One more upgrade to go. Does the refinery get better at tier 8, or will the refinery only be better at tier 7 max? Tier 9 is the best discovery refinery, and when you are tier 9 level 40 plus, it's even better. How long will this go in the future? Will people next month get both missions? Tara, to my understanding, this is a permanent sourcing, so you will get the missions being level 35 forever. This is the permanent sourcing path, to my knowledge. And yeah, the warp range of the Talios is pretty nuts. It is pretty nuts. I mean, you're able to get into like super highway ranges with the Talios as you're getting into the 40s. Week is almost too short. Should be at the end of the arc. Brandon, are you saying that people aren't going to spend enough money? Will the Talios be good for D-Space OPC hunting? It will. It 100% will. 100% will. Are we red? The Tally has a massive cargo hold. OPC event? Oh, well, didn't even think about that. Tally has a massive cargo hold, massive warp range, and it is PvP viable. So, yeah. Game just freeze on me. I think the game just froze on me. Yay. Yay, bugs. Restart. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely viable for OPC hunting in D-Space. Drift, take your time to get to level 35, man. Don't rush it. Take your time. This game's not going anywhere. So. Does Vidar Prime cargo carry over to Talios? No, does not. That's for the Vidar. Now, the Faction Credit Prime does carry over to the Talios. Faction Credit Prime does carry over. Is Talios Refinery a lot better than the Max Vidar? Yes, it is. Significantly better. Significantly better. And yes, John, tonight we are on Twitch. Every Wednesday night. All right. Good cargo size, and for some people, it's not the same size for everyone. I mean, I like the Talios. I'm looking forward to having it next week. So. Scope did a good thing with the change to fleet commanders and getting rid of the keys. I agree. I do still want to make sure that I don't want the timer to go away. Like, I don't want people to be able to just like flip willy-nilly and change. But I do agree it was good. By the way, thank you for the reminder, because I actually got to go back and so now there's a bug because I need to swap back. I need to swap back. All right, so yeah, there's a bug now, but I need to swap back to my impulse speed. Yeah, I gotta. I'll ask about that a little bit later, so I can swap it back. Do agree with the cooldown, but I think it should be shorter than 6 hours. I don't, Robotsky. I actually think it should be longer, to be honest. I don't think players should be allowed to just switch between abilities. Because I want to prevent more power creep. You need to be able to prevent that, and choice prevents that. And there should be repercussions to choices. So, that's my opinion. There's already way too much research in the game. If you can just flip through researches willy-nilly, power creep is just being unchecked. I think that there should be a significant timer on things like that. Miss, I don't care if I'm in the minority of thinking. I'm thinking of what's good for the game. Most players are thinking what's good for their account. What's good for the game is to combat power creep. I don't care what's good for an individual player. I'm trying to think about the game long term. So 6 hours is fine. Because players, like individually as a player, you'll always want as much as you can get, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. You are always going to want as much as you can get. But in terms of foreseeing where the game is going, it's important to know where things lead. And it doesn't matter if an opinion is good or bad, like in terms of player majority, minority. If you know that something can damage the game 6-12 months from now, you don't do it. You try to sway away from that. And I don't expect the average player to have a great understanding of how power creep works. But I do recognize that there will come a point where it hits them in the face, whether they knew it was a thing or not. And now they're like, crap, none of this stuff matters anymore. So that's why I'm fighting so strongly for choice, because choice helps offset creep a little bit. That is a big deal for me. With no cooldown on swapping, the whales who have maxed everything will have a massive advantage. The free-to-play whale gap grows anymore. That's also a part of it too. I mean, I don't want that gap to be just ever growing every single update, every single week, right? I want there to be some level of balance. As much as you can have in Star Trek Fleet Command, right? How long do you want the fleet commanders working? I mean, they work. As long as they're there, they worked. So like if you've got Kirk active, everything he has works. So like he's not only working for 6 hours. What I'm saying is I don't want to be able to swap between these willy-nilly. Like there has to be a time limit to where that choice is now in place for a while. The North Star considered a warship? Sure. With Talios being introduced, does that make the Vidar obsolete? Well, yeah, the Talios is the future. Now, the good thing is you get to keep your Vidar. So your Vidar at tier 9 is not going anywhere. You get to keep your Vidar. That's not going anywhere. But yeah, the Talios is the future. So let's keep it moving. What do you think the 100% faction event prime will be in store again? No idea. No clue. Let's see. I want to get as many comments as I can. I always try to make or get to all the comments. I'll try anyway. Is it worth having 2 tallies? I mean, if it's worth having 2 Vidars for you, it's worth having 2 tallies. To me, it's not. It's not worth it for me. So. How's my pylon progress coming? I'm still about 1/3 of the way away. Because I'm not going to buy a pack for it. So. Me getting excited that I got the Vidar skin is now obsolete. I mean, again, are you excited about unlocking a skin for your auger? I mean, yeah. 2 towers would be good for hitting a Nova for the cargo. Sure. Sure. With a mine 3 million trip missions today, the perfect day for an event to raid? Yes. Yes, it is, actually. Yes, it is. So this is a PvP war game. But mechanics are working. I really changed my noise gate so I don't catch as much of that keyboard clatter. I know y'all don't want the keyboard clatter. Did I finish this already? Did I finish? Did y'all pay attention? Did I finish Jelly Brawl? I think I did. I don't remember. I did finish Jelly Brawl. Okay, we're done. Recall. All right, let me go crack and make. Sorry about the clicky clacky. I really need to adjust the noise gate. Eco wants me to test to make sure that the base cracking and rating is working now. All right, so I'm gonna go find just a random base. We're gonna smack it open with a crappy crew. If I end up in a Rev Deuce bad crewing video, well, no big deal. I'm just gonna go find a small base with a little bit of loot in it. So you got any loot? Yeah, it's got a little bit of loot. We're just gonna smack this open real quick. But it should be working now. And then we'll have to wait our 10 minutes, but you can hunt separate as bosses, but that was always working, Ming. I'm testing to see if raiding is now working, which it should be working now, but they wanted me to test it. So, still only getting points for the initial hit, nothing for the actual rating after. We'll see, Major. I'm going to test it. Mission is mine, not raid or obtained, so raid shouldn't give you any points towards the mission. We're not talking about the mission, Barnabas. I'm not talking about the mission. So I'm going to crack this base that has no ships in it, and then try to raid it. And we'll see. Get nothing on your amalgam even now? Well, I guess we'll find out. Still not working? All right, well, we'll find out. Sorry, not that I'm trying to discount y'all, but I'm going to test it myself. So y'all can say, there 500 people here can say it's not working. I'm still going to test it. So, hey, what's up, Ian? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Jean-Paul, thank you. My strange one is I don't raid that much. You are strange, Austin. Either you're strange or you're a very slow player or you spend a lot of money. I definitely am big on raiding, if for no other reason than to raid for dilithium. But so let's see. My game keeps doing that zoom in and out all the time. I've reset about 8 times since noon. Anyone else? I mean, that's been a problem that's existed for a while. Kind of off and on though. All right, so we're going to hit an empty base that does have loot in it. And well, there's loot and doesn't look like it scored. And let's go over. Well, there's well, no, I was definitely grinding. So didn't look like it increased at all. Oh, okay. Their shield didn't go up. So let's hit him again. Let's hit him again. Apparently Whiplash's shield's not working. All right, so got loot, no score. All right, so hostiles are the only part that are working right now. Yay, bugs. Let's see. Dug out an old account. I got to level 14, played on a laptop only. Remember the reason I stopped playing is because I couldn't figure out how to zoom in a system. Any ideas? Ian, are you using the PC version or BlueStacks? All right, so have passed on to the dev team. PC client, I just scroll with my wheel in and out, my mouse wheel. So whatever that function is for your laptop. OpenC hits are working on 32. Nice, Brad. I am not on 32 right now. All right, so we got board is home. Do we have scope to change the way we see Mantis buffs? They're pretty happy with how that is. Figured it might be mouse wheel, but don't have one on the touchpad. Usually on the touchpad in the right side of a laptop's touchpad operates as a scroll. So try the right side of your touchpad going up and down. Most modern laptops use the touchpad's right side as a scroll wheel. Try that out. If that doesn't work, then, well, You'd have to download like Ripper's mod to give it a programmable function, like a key binding. All right, let's swap this back to our Vidar. The laptop has multi-touch on the touchpad. You can use 2 fingers like a phone screen. You could do that. I don't know many people who buy multi-touch laptops though. Pinch on the touchpad works, presume. Depends on the laptop, but that could also work. Pinching and pulling on the touchpad. I don't know what model or anything y'all have, but that's just my laptop experience from back when I used to work on them way too many times. Did it cost anyone else like 9 warp cells to finish yesterday's Borg event? Brad, most people didn't bother with finishing yesterday's event because everybody agreed it was borked. But most people didn't bother. I am going to assign my Vidar. And we are going to put that there, group, get 4. And I'm going to go grind some 33s. Well, I guess I could actually grind some 36s with the Vidar. I guess, do y'all want to see me do 36s? Multi-purpose. So, this is going to hurt, but it's no big deal. They changed the event wording to exclude stations. That's a fix. Well, that's not a fix, but again, I'm streaming, so I can't really go do anything about it. 36 with this crew will really hurt. It will, Tara. My hope is that I'll get enough from the exos. I know it's going to hurt, but my hope is I'll get enough from the exos and I'll make up for it. Assign crew. Can't believe I haven't assigned PMC somewhere. But fly. There we go. Whenever we get our disco ready. Because I know I'm going to have to go back to the 33s. Just go ahead and get you over there. You know if an adjustment to trip mining is planned? Nope. No plans. No plans change. Or no change plans. Have fun at work, my friend. Only got to finish refit and it's useless. I mean, it's, again, it's useless for you who just got it and are ready to move on. 94% of the players probably enjoy it. Brad, that's a lot of nano probes, man. I'm glad you got them stocked up. That's only 5 days worth, though. So, as impressive as that number sounds, that's only 5 days worth. Any information regarding officer recruiting? Nope. I mean, strike team stuff has always been planned to be incursions only. We're trying to fix that. Saint, the mining's probably going to stay how it is. It's completable. It's just annoying. Rating is now working. So, guys, if it's working, that just happened. But I'm doing other things, so I can't go by and test it. All right. Let's hit a 36. See how much loot we get with the exos running, the skin, 5 of 11. I've got a 1 mil cargo. Normally, I think I can do like 13 hits on these, but let's see how much I get with 1. So I obviously got 1. That's not too bad. I get about 100,000 a pop. This isn't too bad. How come the brackets are now ops 48 to 60? I don't know. That's just what they did. For the 3 mil trit, if you have territory, make sure to mine there. Yeah, territory can help. Also, if you got the Ferengi miners, they can help. Yeah, again, like 90,000 a pop. It's not that bad. I mean, it's still not as efficient as if I was just using the other systems, but it works. On my trackpad, I have to use the 2-finger swipe to scroll in and scroll out. Like I said, most laptops will have some form of macro where you can do that. For cruise that, I'm running 5-4 ston. 5-4 ston. So obviously it's not super efficient, but it works. And we are getting our event worked on, the Annihilate the Probes event. What tier is that? I mean, my Vidar is tier 9. And this is a level 36 hostile. I was hoping for an SLB officer event this month for spending. Now I have to switch back to being patient. Noted. I'm heading to 46 anyway, but I also was looking forward to that event. So normally I can max this out against the 33. Not going to do it against these. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, though, so I guess that's good. Like, I thought that I'd be performing much worse than I currently am. Kevin, cruise for the Talios are the exact same as cruise for the Dark. Nothing changes. The hostile is the exact same. Hostile is the exact same. So the firing pattern, everything, the build, they're all identical. It just gets bigger and bigger with the higher levels. And there we go. So we're going to get about 700,000 loot versus my normal 1.1 mil. So I would have started using PMC to grind probes when I got Chin Max at the end of November. My Vidar will probably be maxed by now. That's not even the main crew that I would usually use against the old ones. So let me speed this up real quick. And we're going to summon Q closer. And then we'll just go up here. I was using 5 Chintalan on Borg. That's one of the ones that I used to use as well doing. Because of all the research being the 40s and all the advantages I've accrued, I just run full cargo builds. And the 33s, I will fill up my 1 mil cargo on my Vidar, hitting 33s using the exo comps. You should release a video about commander abilities. Did you notice that you cannot actually select the ability when they are max? That is a bug, CJ. Hey, why is there a Talios in here? What the heck are you doing with a Talios down here in the 33? He looks nasty, though. Doesn't it look mean? It looks pretty cool. And I hear I'm getting 40k a pop, but taking way less damage. Stop overshielding. They can make a lot more volume if they lower the packs. No, they couldn't, LQ. I really wish people would stop arguing me on this. They could not make more money if they lower the price point. They would lose money. I don't know why people don't understand this. They would not make more money. That's not shilling. That's just understanding game economics. People think this game has got like 2 million players. It doesn't. There are not enough players who would spend 50 bucks or 20 bucks to overcome the people spending $100 a pop. That doesn't mean that we shouldn't have $20 packs. We should have more $20 packs and more $10 packs. That I'll fight for. Anybody that wants to argue that lowering the price point make them more money does not understand how this works. If you think Scopely, a company valued in the billions, doesn't understand how to make money, you're crazy. Crazy. Rating events why we have to mine 3 million. That just is a very unhappy coincidence, James, as the people who design missions are not the same people who design events. So, not the same people. Is it worth spending $50 for getting the new ship early or just wait? It's up to you, Saint. I mean, there are advantages to getting access to the refinery early and everything. And if you buy the pack, it does include that scrapping prime for the ship parts. So it's almost like you're getting a 2-for-1. You're getting access early as well as you're getting that prime. But I'm going to wait the 8 days. $100 packs are an insane thing to base the healthier game on. It's not, Pablo, if that's what's making money. It's not insane at all. If they weren't making any money off of it, sure, it's stupid. But this is how they make the most money possible. A lot of us on 164 are not happy about the 3 mil trip. It's a mission, y'all. It's not even an important mission. It's not even an important mission. Yeah, David, again, that's a week away. And that's where it comes down to. Do you want to get access to everything early now, start working on leveling up, or do you want to wait? So. Don't buy it, save your charge to be able to level up when you get it. Cost and charge is high. It is expensive, but the refinery is better out the gate. So you're finding that balance. So if Amalgam skin worth 30% increase for $100, to me, it's not, Kevin. But again, this is relative. You know, something's worth is because I guess I could do a video showing how the math of how it improves is that prime improving the shipability. And it is a decent improvement, but again, worth, it's not worth it to me. Like, I'm not going to buy it. That doesn't mean it doesn't have worth. It just doesn't have worth to me. So thoughts on buying the other half to also get the prime with it versus waiting? Again, it's up to you, man. I'm going to wait. as someone who does believe the game needs to make money, I'm not going to tell you not to do it. There is value to getting it early and getting it first. It's just, is it valuable enough for you? You make that decision. Create more branches versus timers like in WoW with limited points to use? No, because this is not a computer game. We already complained about being overcomplicated. Oh, thank you, Saint. I will check that out for the card game later today. Working on the card game a lot lately. I'm a noob when it comes to mobile games, but I can't recall any games that prioritize $100 packs. The reason, Pablo, is because most mobile games do not have the demographic this game has. The demographic for Star Trek Fleet Command is mostly 35 to 55-year-olds with jobs with expendable income. So it has an extremely high percentage of its player base that spend, versus something like Candy Crush, which has a very low percentage of its player base that spend, or a game that's more directed towards a younger demographic, say the Marvel games. So it's all based on demographical studies. Like, not every Scopely game has $100 packs that are the primary focus. In fact, almost none of them do. It's very specific to this game. But because this game has a demographic, and because this game has a demographic that will spend to that volume at a high degree, that's how they make the most money. Most mobile games don't have Paramount. That's true. Most mobile games don't have a massive IP behind them that wants a huge cut. And they do want a huge cut. Nothing but positivity for me. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate positivity, Slag. We love positivity. What ops level to 46 rares pop in the ATA? It's 44 and 60% rep. You have to be 60% of the way to glorified before you see it as well. With an older demographic, makes you wonder why they had the emote. Seems like a younger player thing. Again, a lot of people like it. I mean, there's a vocal group that hate it. Sure. I love the fact that it comes with the ability to turn it off immediately. There are a lot of people who really like it. So, again. Reviews on the new Borg cubes, don't care about them at all, honestly. I don't care about the expansion cubes. I don't really see myself focusing on them. The value for me is in the independent credits and the faction credits. The new Armada doesn't mean anything to me. And I'm not saying the Borg Queen is terrible. She's not. But all of my resources are going to be upgrading the Talios just to make the refinery better. I honestly won't worry about those Armadas personally until the Talios is very well tiered. When I get my Talios tier 6, which is the max that I could have it at my level right now, then I would probably worry about that. But all that I care about with the Borg refinery is the independent credits and the refinery credits, which are fantastic. They are amazingly good. That's all I care about. The refinery payouts for independent credits and faction credits with the Talios is absolutely bonkers good. Is the Talios level locked? It is, Nick, it is. It's the same structure as the Defiant, basically. Reputation and indie credit payouts are stupid good. Stupid good. Is Refinery for Charge Nanoprobe better with the Talios? Yes and no. You do need high amounts to upgrade the Talios. Like, the Talios is not a quick upgrade, right? And you have to basically make choice. Do I go into Solar Armada grinding, or do I focus on the upgrades and the credits? I'm going to focus on the upgrades and the credits. I'm going to be putting the Solar Armadas to the side for a while. I really need Hugh, and I am going to try to get Hugh, but the focus for me is going to be the refinery. That's going to be the focus for me. Let me see if I can get a picture of the refinery. Jules was working on a diagram. Let me see if I can find Jules' diagram so I can show you all the refinery. Here we go. Save. And we're going to save it in our STFC charts. Talios. And let me put up here on the screen. Also, exocomps are running out. So let me finish this real quick. I don't want to forget it. Give me just a second. Let me finish this grind. I'm going to put this up on the screen. I know y'all love math. I love math. Talios. All right, here we go. Top part's Vidar, bottom part is Talios. Top part is the Vidar, bottom part is Talios. This is the refinery. This is the refinery. This is fantastic. This is fantastic, y'all. Bonkers good. It's built. It's in my Discord, as everything is. It's in my Discord. In my Discord. Here's your independent credits and your faction credits. Bonkers good. A face is not in the way of what you're looking for. You're supposed to be looking right here. Faction credits and indie credits. This is what you're looking for right over there. Here's what you're looking for. Bam. Phil, it's in the Vidar Franklin channel. The Vidar and the Franklin channel. Are they two separate refineries of the Talios? So the Talios just takes over the Borg refinery. The Talios takes over the Vidar refinery. So you're just going to have your refinery. Once you get the Talios, it just switches to this. So you're looking at independent credits coming out of the gate being double, essentially. You're looking at your faction credits having an incremental increase, but immediately being better right out the gate. And like if my Talios was tier 6, which would be what, this one right here, I'd be getting 660 independent credits a day and 1,100 faction credits a day. So super valuable. Super valuable. That's why this is going to be my focus. That doesn't mean that I think that you can't focus on something else or there isn't other things to focus on. But for me personally, the value in the Talios is right here. All those officers you're trying to get, ships you're trying to build, think about it mathematically. Like, let's talk about it some math, because we like math. By the way, the faction prime rolls over. So if you had a faction prime with the Vidar, you've got the faction prime with the Talios. You don't have to buy it again, which is fantastic. So let's just say in a year, I could get 600, if I had the prime, is 219,000 faction credits a year. That's if I had the prime. If I don't have the prime, I'm still getting, what, 109,500 a year from the Vidar. So Talios tier 1 automatically jumps that up another, what, 20%? 10%? I mean, get it over to tier 6, or what, 1150? What's 1150 times 365? 419,000. So I went from basically having to take 2 years to free-to-play grind, only using this refinery, a 46 rare, to doing it in 1 year. I mean, big change, big positive for me. And that's why I'm in love with the refinery. Doesn't mean everything else is great, but the refinery alone, really, really good. It's like choosing summoning or maxing disco, neither is wrong. For me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on leveling to the tier that I can get to. Because there's a level lock, I can't take it as high as possible. But I am going to focus on leveling first, and then I will get all the benefits once I get there. What grinds did 25 to 35 have that 35 to 45 don't? Vidar should be done by then. Technically, the Disco should be done or close to done. The Franklin should be done or close to done. The Devore should be done or close to done. The Meridian should be done or close to done, where people in the 40s should not be doing any of that anymore. They shouldn't be doing that anymore. If you are doing it, you're a little behind. The expectation is for all that to be done. And then you're getting new content like Talios, Franklin A, etc. Defiant. Like, I waited way too long to do my Stella. But truthfully, at 35, I should have been halfway done with my Stella already. And then by 39, I really should have been about done with Stella. I wasn't. Now, you can't max the Meridian till the 40s. But you can have the Meridian. Well, I mean, I guess you could technically, if you're including scrapping, you actually can. But the anticipation is for you to actually be getting done with those. Well, no, wait, does tier 9 Meridian have a warp lock for 42? Resources, you can get the resources. They might have a warp lock at 39. I have to go back and look at the Disco. So, or not the Disco, I have to go back and look at the Meridian. It might have one more warp lock until like 41. But main point is all those specialty ships are a major point where you don't actually have that anymore in the 40s right now. If you think about it right now, the 40s are what, 3 specialty ships? You got the Defiant, Talios, and the Cerritos. It's the only real specialty ships. I guess you got the Fisha in there. So 4. The Amalgam is mostly done by the time you're in the mid 40s. it's still there, but it's no longer something people are like really investing in. So the ISS Jelly is basically you build it and you never touch it again. The ISS Jelly is a waste of resources. So that's the grind. You don't have near as much as you level into the 40s. Then you're focusing more on the faction ships. In fact, and like Victor says, focusing on officers. So different grinds. Viridian needs 4-star uncommon survey parts. You cannot get those at 39. I think there's a leaderboard that you can do, but you are in general rights. You can't. You have to wait till 40 plus. That or a pack you can buy for the Viridian, which again, I'm not saying somebody buy a pack. But problems, things like the DeVore are still being used in the 40s because nobody wants to give up on the Lat Refinery. Well, that's their choice, Johnny. That's a choice they're making, right? That's not the game's design. That's a choice somebody's making to be like over the top efficient, right? John says, I'm not sure the DeVore or Disco are really grinds. I guess that's a perspective thing. Because that, by that argument, the Fish is not a grind either. So, Estelle is 15 out of 160. Where should it be at level 35? At least around 50. And by 39, you should want to be around at least 80. 80 to 100 at 39. Like where mine is at right now is where I should have been 6 levels. 6 levels ago. So. All right, let me actually go do this Borg Refinery. And I'm just going to turn in the probes. But I'm not actually going to spin anything right now. I have some Armada directives left over, so I'll run some Armadas. But when I start finishing those, not going to bother. Not going to bother. You know, if this was guaranteed, like the expansion cube guaranteed charge nano probes, I actually would be more into it. It doesn't. Oh, and I forgot about the sarcophagus too, by the way. Sarcophagus is technically a grind, but again, something that we typically ignore. Will the constant loops and grinds stop? I can't do everything anymore and it makes me want to quit. Never. The game is never going to not have anything for you to do. You now have to make the choice of what's important and scale your time. The game is always going to release new content. That's never going to stop. So what you have to do is find a balance for your own gameplay and, dare I say, your own sanity of what you find fun and what you want to complete and accomplish. But the game is never going to stop releasing new content. And the game is never going to stop giving players something to grind for and achieve. That's just the nature of the game. Now, right or wrong, that's just the answer. Like, if you want me to have a magic answer, like, oh yeah, they're going to chill out on the grind, it's going to be fine. It's not. There's always been something new. There's always going to be the expectation of, well, have you finished the old grind so that you can start the new grind? That's just how these games work. You can then just build from that and say, okay, well, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to purposely say, I'm slowing down. I'm not going to go at the pace they want me to go. And I'm just going to focus on enjoying various aspects. By the way, New, thank you so much for donating to the channel and supporting me and my family. I really appreciate that. So then it just comes down to, again, you making decisions that works for you, your real life, your balance, your work, your enjoyment. It's kind of like me. I'm not bothered with a 3 million mine mission because it would take me time. I wouldn't enjoy it, so I'm not doing it. I'm going to focus on something I enjoy in the game, which is I enjoy solo armadas. I'm going to do that today. I enjoy raiding. I'm actually going to go out and raid today. You know, I'm going to focus on those mechanics. And I'm turning the game into player choice. I'm forcing the game to operate under what I want it to be. I'm only going to do what's fun for me. Like if you want to go out and mine red data, you go mine that red data. You make it the best red data mining ever. I'm never touching red data again in my life. Even if an event asks me to mine red data and says that it will pay me 10,000 uncommon ore, you still can't convince me to go out there and sit for 2 hours flipping a damn red data node. I will never make that choice because my fun is more important than an event. That's me though. That doesn't make anybody else doing it wrong. But that's kind of where you have to come to as a player is, am I enjoying what I'm doing in this? And if I'm not going to do it. There are very few things that I think are required every day. Your requirements every day should be your battle pass event completion and your dailies. Full stop. After that, everything else is now optional. You decide what's giving you fun. Then we'll go from there. Now that doesn't mean that things can't change. I mean, hell, like leaderboard brackets, I'm going to gripe about bad leaderboard brackets. We're going to try to get those fixed. All that. But I'm serious. Like, if y'all don't know, the red data nodes are completely garbage. As in, they're very small, and you have to spend all day micromanaging them. The deepest red data node is this set. And, where's the max one? 500. And if they told me that you had to go mine 100,000 red data, we'll give you 10,000 uncommon ore, I wouldn't do it. Would not do it. Highest red's 4,000. Where's the 4,000 one? I thought the highest were the 500s. Where's the 4,000? Well, hell, even a 4K then. Still no. Still no. At 27? What? Dang. What's the mining rate on these? Oh, mining rate's terrible. No wonder. Still, I still would. There's no enjoyment from that. Yeah, much slower. I'll see that on the mining rate. Much slower. There's just no enjoyment from that. So I'm going to focus on what brings fun to my game, because at the end of the day, this is the dirty secret that Scopely doesn't want you to know. You completing this event does not jump your progress that much. So you mining 3 million data doesn't ultimately matter. You know what progresses your account more than anything else? There are a handful of events that greatly progress your account every month. Battle Pass events, ticket events, and dailies. Those 3 things progress you more than anything else in the game. Now you do have, ISS Shelly Brawl is obviously super valuable. But completing, think about it in terms of time efficiency. 18 days is actually completing all the missions. So you've got 5 mission sets to turn into 400 credits. What are 400 credits? So you got to do 5 mission sets. That's going to take you a significant amount of time, especially the mining one. For what? 5 times, so 400 million dilithium? No, not worth it. So that's how I make my choices in the game. Not everything is you have to do it. And hopefully I can get more players to buy into that mentality. That way you're choosing where you're having fun. Forgetting your other regular daily watching Rev? Exactly, Huzzah. You should have more fun hanging out with me than in game. And hopefully I provide that. Hopefully I provide that. Does 4K nodes take 20 minutes to drain with the Botany Bay and Joaquin? Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. Here's a question. Did the Tally Refinery run along the original? No, it just takes over. So it just goes higher and higher. It takes over. But what's his name is Cap, pop an EXO, mine 200,000 red data easily within the EXO with the max PB. Again, Junior, I'm having to sit there and micromanage it though. You know why I don't mind mining 4-star now? Like if y'all remember 3 years ago, I didn't mine at all. Only OPC hunted. Why did I only OPC hunt? Because mining back then without all the other officers, all the EXOs, etc. Mining back then meant I had to actively watch my miner. Because I'd be going OPC after an hour or something, or OPC after 20 minutes. The only reason I mine now is because I literally set it and forget it. I have so much protected cargo, I don't care. It just sits there, I get 100,000, and I bring it home. If I have to actively manage mining, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. There's an exception to that where once a month I'll go actively manage green data, but I'm pulling 60,000 at a time, so it's not too unterribly bad. But yeah, that's the fun factor. Now there are people out there who they have 7 docks, and they legit enjoy the hell out of getting those 7 docks going and mining with 7 docks, and they truly enjoy it, and I love that for those players. You can never convince me to do that. No, thank you. No, thank you. That is not fun for Rev. That is not fun for Rev. Now I have 2 docks that are always mining because of the protected cargo. But that's only because now I have so much protected cargo, I can literally set them out there and let them do their stuff for them. I mine with 5 docks, grind with 2, and keep Disco at home just in case. Disco has to stay at home in case for all those greedy pirates like Rev who are sitting there lurking on you trying to pop you a good couple times. What you do when you're not in game, set up miners? Well, again, like even if I did that back in the day, which I did, my protected cargo used to be like 20,000. That was just nothing. Like it was create a macro to mine data for you. That's illegal, and that will literally get your account banned. Don't do that. Don't do that. Automated systems are against TOS. Don't do that. If you take me to the Giant Saints game this fall, we'll definitely have fun together. Doubt. I'm sketch on meeting people from the internet. It's a scary place. Internet's a scary place, and I'm an attractive man. So, I really like Red's philosophy on this. If you don't like the mining event, skip it. It's what I do with PvP. Exactly. Like I love PvP, but I recognize that a lot of people don't. And if you don't like it, guess what you should do? Not do it. If you don't like it, you shouldn't do it. And I truly believe that. If you don't like something, you shouldn't do it. Because I don't like mining, but I don't mind mining when I don't have to actually do it. I'm literally just clicking a button and setting them there. So I don't mind it right now. Hello from BR. I was looking for a map for the STFC update. Do you know where I can find it? A map for what, Eduardo? What exactly are you looking for, my friend? Are you looking for the locations of the new systems? What do you need a map to? Also scared, Rev, we'll just get you drunk and make you do an impromptu live stream from a boat in the Gulf. It literally sounds like I'm about to get some concrete shoes and never be seen from again. I just want to report this macro thingy. We found a couple players to use them. You would report them through customer support. Create a ticket. Say that you suspect they're cheating. Provide whatever proof you have and go from there. Now, they will not inform you of any action taken. So, they will not inform you of any action taken. Me collect. If you have the link or info on where to get the mod, tough, that would be Ripper's website. Hey, Laromi, thanks for the sign up, man. Thanks for supporting the channel. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you for supporting me and my family. Anybody who just want to help out, every bit is appreciated. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, content creators like myself can't make it without your support. Donations are a primary way that we receive our income. So thank you every little bit. You do. Really appreciate it. Create a ticket, watch nothing happen. Get advised your ticket is being closed and they can't do anything. That's what happens when you report someone for botting. I've watched people get banned for botting, Andy. So. Grinding ROM rep to get the Valdor, currently 100 away. Once I get to 120, it's 60%. 60% for rares, 80% for the uncommon. So you need to be 80% of the way to what, 140 before you'll see them in the away teams. Just putting out some numbers for everybody. Everybody likes numbers. All right, so that's shields. I don't really care about shield regen, but I do care about mitigation. Mitigation. So we get more defense. Oh, I'm gonna use Pike. We'll put Merrick up there. Told you to quit yesterday twice, never getting you money again. Cool. Good for you, dude. You're still here though, so appreciate the view. And I'll be honest, if you were being super negative yesterday, yeah, I'm gonna tell you to quit. Because people who are just negative on launch day, yeah, quit the game. If it's causing you strife, and I mean this, if this game causes you mental anguish and like you just get irate at it, you shouldn't be playing. You shouldn't. You really should quit. You should take a step back and see if this is still something that you want to be part of your everyday life. Like, don't let the fact that, oh, I've spent X amount of money in Star Trek Fleet Command keep you here. Don't let anything keep you here if you're not enjoying it. Your mental health matters. Yeah, if you are one of those people that starts blowing up on launch day, you're just irate, you should really quit the game. You truthfully should. I, as a content creator, obviously I want as many people to play the game as possible because that's how I grow. But more importantly, people's health and mental well-being is far more important. So yeah, if you like come into launch day and you just rant, rave, everything's the worst, you just irate, if a game makes you like that, you shouldn't be playing. You should not be playing that game. That's why I quit Rust. Rust used to make me that way. Like, I would spend hours in Rust. I would come back to the game and all my stuff had been destroyed. And I would just get so literally angry. I had to quit that game. I had to quit. So you got to find a way to keep the game enjoyable. And if it's causing you the wrong emotions, get out of it. Get out of it. I've been asked by Kirk Commander, unlock both floor speed and impulse, but can't select for 24 hours. That's something scope is working on. It is an issue, and yes, has been reported. Has been reported. Can't quit me. Thank you, Boba Fett. I appreciate it. That's why I stopped playing Clash of Clans. Fabio, I used to play Clash of Clans religiously. That was the first mobile game I ever got into. I was a hardcore Clash of Clans player, to the point that I was actually on an iPad or a phone, and I wasn't a content creator. It was just me doing way too much. I was spending 40 hours a week in that game. You can ask my wife. She was not happy about it. And I had to step back. I had to quit because it was affecting my mental health and it was affecting my ability to do my everyday. So, like, even Star Trek Fleet Command, I have to do the same thing. Like, that's why I'm so adamant about teaching players, you don't have to do this event, right? You don't have to do this. Because this game should be about enjoyment. And if you're losing that, I've either got to find a way to bring your enjoyment back, or you need to move on, or you need to take a break. Personally, I recommend people take a break, because you'd be amazed what just stepping back a week will do and coming back to the game. And what I really love doing is starting over. Like, if you're really angry, ignore the fact that, oh, I've spent $100, or oh, I spent 1,000, or I spent 10,000. Even if you spend 100,000, you spend $1 million. Start the game over and tell me you don't enjoy it a heck of a lot more. So you got to find what works for you. Anyway, there's my rant. Not even a rant. It's more of a pleading, because I want people to really be enjoying what they're adding to their life. I want y'all to enjoy. I want y'all to enjoy my streams. I want y'all to enjoy the content. But I also want everybody to be as level-headed as possible too. I take time away between arcs. See, Nick, I'm the same way. Every month between an arc, I don't care about the flash pass. I don't buy it. I don't complete faction hunt. I don't always complete Apex. I literally just step back. I focus on gaming with everybody, chatting with players, and just chilling. And you know how much I missed out on? And guess what? IDC. Don't care. Derek says I started over and loved it until about level 30. Then I was like, I should go back to my 39 account. Better headspace now. Nice. Nice. Does anyone enjoy the ship emojis? I know a lot of people who enjoy them. Yeah. But it's not for everybody. And just a quick reminder, if you don't like the new emojis, all you gotta do, go to settings, turn them off. Bam. Look at that. Hey, nice, Patrick. Welcome in. The Flash Pass is great for treasure unlock. Yeah, dude. Dude, and you wanna know how many free treasuries Rev has unlocked? You ready for this? Are you ready for this? Rev has unlocked 0 free treasuries. You know why? Because Rev doesn't care about completionists. I'm not going to do it. It has value. It's very good to do. But I don't. Now, keep in mind that I'm in this game more than you are. Like, that's not a humble brag. Rev is in this game more than you are. So I think I need more of a break than y'all probably need. But I don't do it. Like, I rarely complete the overflow. I rarely do Flash Pass. Where I get most of mine is my 30-day chest. So I'm sitting on, let me see how many broken to ceiling rods I'm actually sitting on. Isn't it in the other chest? Where do they keep the broken to seals? Where are they sitting on? So basically, I only get my broken to ceiling rods from the 30-day chest. Where are they at? I don't even remember where they're at. Anybody remember where they're at? You always pop a 7-day shield between BP and take time off. See, Paladin is great. If that's what works for you, man, that's awesome. Where's the materials? Where are they at? Where are those little rods? There they are. Only got 2,000. Only got 2,000. Because I only really get them from 30-day chest. Again, that's just a choice that I make. Because sometimes you need to focus on the fun of the game. I took a 2-year break and came back to level 41 and loving again. Walker, we love that, man. It's amazing what just stepping back from the game can do. If it's, and again, I'm specifically talking to people that like, because there is a group of people that I run into a lot on Discord and Facebook that it doesn't matter what happens day one, they're upset about something. They're finding a way to be upset. Now that doesn't make them bad people. It makes them angry. And if the game is putting you in that spot to where that's your reaction every day, like you find the thing that's just making you upset, then you need to take a step back because the game is affecting you in a way that it shouldn't. So happens to me with FIFA every year. I enjoy it, but then get deeper and deeper until I hit a wall and then take a break. Makes me realize I'm not actually having fun anymore. Exactly. And for me, I have a ton of fun with the players. I still love my chat. But one thing I'll say that me taking a step back has done is I actually enjoy alliance stuff more. I enjoy going out and doing the little things more. And I love it. I love it. That's how I'm able to stay kind of fresh. Even as somebody who will easily put in 60 to 70 hours a week in this game. That's how I stay fresh. And maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but I believe if I get more people to believe like I do and operate like I do, they'll be happier, they'll be better players, and they'll enjoy the game more, and we'll be around longer. Asbeta says, I'm upset right now because we cracked a 150 bill station. The scoring doesn't work. Now, that is something I am working on, Asbeta. I'm not saying be so cool, calm, and collected you just let Scopely suck. We're not going to give Scopely a pass for sucking on things like breaking events. But we're just talking about in general, trying to enjoy things, right? That's all the point I'm making. Nick says, I love helping new players, giving advice, assisting armadas. Same, man. Like, it might sound silly. There's 550 people here right now. I truly look forward to people coming in, especially those I've never met, and answering questions about the game they love. I really do like it, man. I really do. I love helping people in this game. Event today on Server 53 says it's only rating player ships. They just changed the description, Blair, because it wasn't working. So, there are some things that you can do to kind of like cheater it, I guess. Basically, you and a buddy can go start mining some like dilithium, or some par steel. Do not put a protected cargo crew on. Fill your miners and then smash each other's miners with miners. Bingo, done. To get your intaries filled up, get their intaries filled up, smash each other, steal each other's cargo, good to go. Any tips on the plunder event? Literally. Literally just gave you one. But welcome in, Bandit. Honestly, just take like your 3-star miner. Don't put any protected cargo crew on it. Go and fill it up with something like par steel. Let somebody smack it, and that same person do the same thing for you. He's very silly to have an SMS for ship emojis. Well, hell, that's the thing, Chief. That was the easiest. Like, people were complaining how dumb it was. That was literally the easiest event we've had to complete in a while. If you wanted to complete the emoji event, all you had to do, put your ships outside. Just do this. Click. Bam. Hell, put 5 ships out. You would have completed it in like 2 minutes. And in the PvP event, I just sent out Orion Corvettes and let people blow them up. Now, ASP also gives another strategy if you want to solo it. Just go kill Separatist hostiles, which have high payouts. High payouts. So we'll come over here, these low-level systems, level 22 or 26, where the bosses are. If you scan the bosses, you will see... Oh, there's already people in here. Look at that. Loot. Start grinding them loots. Exactly, Harmon. You pass loot back and forth. So if you just get some miners full of loot and just smack each other, you'll be done. You park your Katinga and let people try to kill it. There you go. That works too. PC systems with Trit. People are mining. You know what? Let's go see if we can find some of that. Let's go see if we can find. Let's see if we can find some of that. Set course. Kill worms. I mean, yeah, if you want to kill worms, you can do that, right? I hate killing worms. Worms are like red data hostiles for me. I absolutely hate them. I have like an irrational hate for worms in this game. I have a very irrational hate. So, anybody here? Ooh, looky, we got people. Any OPC? Nope. No, don't, dang it. I really wish there was a quick scan. Like, can you give me a quick scan, bro? Just give me a quick scan. All right, nobody on these. Next. Hating worms is very rational. Thank you. Thank you for making me feel better about it, because I detest worms. Like, I truly see them as the red data of the game, and I do not touch them unless I absolutely have to. I forgot where all the tritanium nodes are, apparently. The lithium, there's one up here. Yesterday, everyone was given a mission to mine a ton of Trit. Of course, there was OPC Trit today and an event to take it. That's believe it or not, Private, that's actually coincidental. That's actually coincidental. So. Do you still get the red circle showing that you're being scanned? I think so. Pretty sure. Have to go look though. Worms are about 50 times harder, similar levels of other hostiles or bad rewards. Can't imagine why you'd hate them. When the worms first came out, for players that don't remember, when the worms first came out, they were actually the mechanic used to source the TOS crew by getting the little horns. And when that arc ended, worms just became this random hostile that apparently we have to fight for the rest of our lives. And yeah, there we go. All right, let's go up here. Ooh, a Nova. Man, that's scary. Look at all these people mining. Come on. How's nobody have any OPC? What is this? I thought this was America. Thought this was America. Any update on the rating event? Basically, they changed the description because the best way to fix something is to pretend that it never was broken and just change the description to what works. I have to talk to them more about that afterwards, but I'm pretty sure that changes what you're going to get. The horns are still rewards for epic worm modders. They are, but they pay so little, and you can't even do anything with the horns. Can't even do anything with the horns. How do you score in it? So, hostile hunting. Ooh! OPC! We found one OPC. Yay! Oh, we found 2 OPCs. Yay! We love OPC hunting. Yeah. We found it. It took some scannings, but we got it. We got it. We took some scans and we found another one. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, wonderful. Look at it. Oh, feels good. Oh, feels so good. Can you feel it? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Oh, yummy. Yummy. Love. Oh. All right, we'll go get this one over here. Then we'll go dock and do it again. Oh. We probably actually just completed the mission. I think we just finished the mission. Oh, man. Oh, man. Recall. And 150. So we're not done yet, but we have made progress. How far are left? Oh, I literally have like one more baby raid to do. Done. Done. Look at it. So close. Hit 3 miners for 500 million trit just before event started. No points. Will I ever get them? Not if you did it before event started. Are you talking about the resources rated points? Because that is still a problem on many servers. That's something that's still... I'm actually curious if that's part of the reason we're having so many problems with these type of events. Because of that. I'm wondering if that is part of the problem. Oh, after. Oh, I'm sorry, just after event started. Well, together. There were some scoring issues. I'll be honest, they're probably not going to go back and like manually reset everybody. So you're just going to have to go do it again. I'm sorry, I reread that. I read that wrong. I apologize. I apologize for missing that, Simon. There's always something you could do with the horn. Damn. And by the way, if you're watching right now and you've not, there's 500 people. I promise you not everybody's hit the follow button. Hit the follow button. Subscribe to the channel so you get notified every time we go live and every time we're doing videos like this to help answer your question. Dag nabbit. Yeah, Simon, I'm not trying to be like negative. I'm just trying to give you an honest answer, and I doubt they go and do that. So no big deal. Like, we all have days and we all have mistakes. We're all Miley Cyrus in a little bit. Every one of us has a little Miley Cyrus in us, right? I mean, I see so many of y'all in chat. I know y'all have a little Miley Cyrus in you, and it's okay. Is there really only 2 tritanium systems in this whole daggum map? Good Lord. Oh, Rodney, I'm sure the 6% is definitely going up. So, hit that like button. Yeah, like button's appreciated. Events, scoring, reset lag, and scoring issues have been a pain point since the arcs were conceived. It is, Asp, and I hate that that's the case. Like, it's not an excuse. It's not okay. Like, it's not good that there's problems with the game where things just don't work. But at the same time, we're cognizant of that, right? Been around long enough. My event said 3 points for hostile trit and 5 for commander trit, so I killed loads of OPC trit miners. That's what I'm doing right now, Johnny. That's what I'm doing right now. Oh, look, miners. Oh, give me some OPC. Who's OPC? I honestly could not tell you the last time I OPC hunt freaking tritanium. It had to have been years since I've ever done this, y'all. Back in the day, here, let me give you a little throwback Star Trek Fleet Command knowledge. Back in the day, you used to be able to OPC hunt, and there is an there's a common officer called Chev. He's like this blue Andorian cadet, and he reads that he increases the amount of tritanium you get from hitting hostiles, but he actually works in PvP. Now, I don't know if he still works in PvP. He did back in the day, and you could actually get more tritanium from hostiles and players by using Chev. That's probably the last time that I've been OPC hunting for tritanium. That's how long it's been. So, where can I find a system where the hostiles only have dilithium? Oh, good question. I actually have to look that up on maybe STFC.space. Less than 100 people have liked the video. Support Rev Deuce, hit the like button. Hey, Fab, appreciate it. Like buttons do help. Believe it or not, YouTube has 3 metrics they review for every video: a like, a comment, and a view. So if you do all 3 of those, it actually means that you individually are giving the maximum exposure that I can get from you. So all of it helps tremendously. So liking my videos, leaving comment, even if your comment is just like, hey, Rev, you have a fat face, it literally helps. So all of us appreciate it. All of us appreciate it. Augment systems drop only to lithium. Ooh, Jenny, good come in there. I have to actually go and double check that because I don't know, but that's nice having that ready to go. We're probably not supposed to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. If I find OPC trip, OPC is OPC. I have a t-shirt that says that. Oh, uh-oh. 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 Wrong button. Wrong button again. Oh my goodness. Rev. He must have been targeting my base, right? Or he's targeting one of the miners. Alright, I got the... Or they just did to scare me. TCB, I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. Thank you. Nuts, thank you for... comments here. You have to go leave a comment on video, Nuts. So like if you go actually leave a comment on yesterday's videos, which I put out 2 videos, man. I worked overtime yesterday. You just say, hey, you suck. Oh, there was a 46 outside my base. I must have missed it. Oh, freaking Adam. Adam's in the chat. Oh, Adam, there was a red circle that somebody was you just scanning me? Because I thought you were coming from my base. That's why I threw a shield up. I was like, oh crap. Hate that the scoring won't be fixed for earlier rating. Right after event start, I rated several billion. Hey, the bonus of that, Peter, is you got several billion resources. So at least you got that. We don't hit heart allied players. Paul, OPC is OPC. Would you rather the OPC go to the enemy or a friend? Please answer me this logically. Would you rather the OPC go to a friend like Rev or to an enemy? It makes no sense to not hit the OPC of our friendlies. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I'm sorry. That is dumb. In my opinion, that's dumb. I want my friendlies to hit my OPC. Please get it so that it doesn't go to a bad guy. I'll never understand that logic. Maybe I'm the weirdo here, but I would much rather my allies get my OPC. Please come take it. Don't let war get it. Don't let feds get it. People that we're enemies with. You get it. You're my friend. Am I just weird here? Like is that not logical? Earth, the raiding mechanic doesn't work. So just PvP, OPC, and hostile grinding. Friend fire is court martial and dishonor. Cool, court martial me. And I'll still have the loot. So cool, court martial. Don't even care. That's like you saying you'd rather get mugged by your friend. No, it's not. Because this is a video game, not a real life mugging. It's a video game. This isn't real. These are pixels, everybody. Are y'all? Hold on. Y'all do understand this is not the multiverse, right? Like, this isn't real. These are pixels. I'm not actually being mugged. Like, my real life is not actually being affected. Y'all. Yes. Yay. Ooh. Yeah. We're going home with that one. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Oh, how's the family? Hey, just don't do the mission. It's pointless anyway. Oh, that was spicy. Ooh, y'all see that OPC? Ooh, 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 look at it. Look at, ooh, ooh. Come on. Come on. Is that not juicy? Does that not get you excited? Does that not get you excited? Come on, y'all. Oh. Oh. So good. Look, Adam's like, oh, Adam, come. What the? Adam, don't you even. Thank you, Hath. Gosh. Adam, behave yourself. Hath, thank you for also watching the stream. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Hath coming in with the save. Hath, we love it. Oh my goodness. Love it. Love it. Suck it, Adam. Oh my goodness. All right, this is officially what we're doing the rest of the stream. These are the moments we play. Exactly, right? That was actually great. Like, y'all, I don't know if y'all know this. Y'all have the ability to make clips on YouTube. That is something that y'all should clip because that was hilarious. That was hilarious. Oh man, good times. Good times. Oh, more. An envoy? Bro, a level 26? Love it. I get to give this new kid a taste of OPC. Oh, good. Oh, man. Good stuff. More? There's so much OPC. Look at all of it. It's everywhere. It's just laying around. Oh my gosh, I'm even running a cargo crew. There's more. It's just everywhere. It's all over the place. You gonna quit the game after this? Who? The guy I took 250,000 cargo from? I hope not. Thank you, Rasters. All right, let's go. Next system. Hey, now you were taking that OPC from my Alliance TC? Oh, Adam, I was? I didn't even realize it was Chaos. My bad. I guess you at least have a reason to be trying to snipe me. It was your Alliance. Oh. Come on. How do people not enjoy this part of the game? How do people not enjoy this part of the game? Why are there no spin mat events? Because we have the Dabo tables back. We have the Dabo tables. Hey, TJ. Stop by to say hi and have to leave to pick up my daughter from school. Hey, you tell your daughter that she has an amazing dad. Her dad is a freaking Trekkie. His dad's awesome. All right. Keeps up where everyone need to mine. Heck yeah. Why are you hunting Trit? I was hunting Trit for the event. The event we have going on. I'm gonna hit this and then I'm gonna recall and dock him. I love OPC hunting the enemy alliances in 176. I love OPC hunting anybody. If you're OPC, I'm going to smack your shit. Found them on schedules on February 9th, February 20th. Victor, they're just not officer SLBs. They're not officer spin event. I think one of them's an avatar. Nuts, the plunder event. We're going after Trit for the plunder event. So, oh man, those are some juicies. Third 56 Trent event is not working. What do you mean it's not working? Define not working, my friend. We can try to look into it for you. Rev might be getting really excited about smacking OPC right now, but I can still talk to the dev team for you. Like, I'm not so in my element, in my zone. Whew, I'm starting to feel like Twitch Rev real quick. Oh, I better calm down. YouTube's not ready for Twitch Rev. So, Lexion, what part of the plunder event is not scoring? What part of the event is not scoring? Best part of ARC is the amount of traits available. Well, again, this is just like the Dabo tables last year. So that's what they're based off of. So the trade XP is something that my lower level account definitely be going for. What I need to do here for me to twerk, I don't do any of that here on YouTube. I save that all for the craziness that is Twitch. So. There's nothing better than getting a nice OPC hit. I got 50,000 4-star ore. Oh, dude, that 200,000 4-star gas I just got was the juice. Oh, goodness, it made me happy. Now, it got me in a mood. I'm going to go do all the other systems, too. Let's just start looking around. You can double dip for the trip mining mission. You can, yeah. You can. Now, I personally am not worried. Like, I'm not bothering with a trip mining mission because it's not a must-do thing. And the mission rewards this month feel a little bit light for the event for completing missions. So I'm personally not focused too much on it. 2-star. Oh, 280,000. Slick Nick. Oh my goodness. Why do I even mine this? I'm wasting my time mining it when so many people are mining it for me. Like, why do more people not pirate in this game? Look at all these people that are doing my mining for me. So Matt, on my level 45 account, I'm prioritizing resources. On my level 29 account, I'm prioritizing trait XP. Brunch is like saying I'm not going to lose this money. Would rather give it to Rev than Scopely. Please do. Yeah, please do. Base rating is not working correct. And they're adjusting the event notes that is going to be just PvP hits for ships and hitting hostiles for scoring. So that mechanic should be removed if you reboot your client because they were having problems with it. Why mine when you can steal? Exactly, A Gaming. I love isogen hunting. Haven't mined any in months. Yep. Did you get the right ore, G2 or G3? Well, there's only G3 or G4 nodes in territory. There are no G2 nodes in territory. No problem, Lexion. That's what I'm here for, my friend. So I have OPC hunt some G3 ore, and then I got G4 gas from Mo. 256,000 G4 gas from Mo. What is Half doing with their Sompec out? If you use the amalgam with plunder active and hit hostiles to give the boost to get done faster, the amalgam, which focuses on the plunder loot, is actually, I don't think that actually scores at all. It's Parsteel, Tritanium, Dilithium. Parsteel, Tritanium, Dilithium are the only ones that score. So, as OPC as your Meridian is, you should pull it in before Karma kicks in. Brian, here's the thing though. I understand that as a raider and going OPC that I'm based, my opinion, I'm giving you consent to hit me if I'm OPC. I don't care. Because my protected cargo is, my protected cargo is like 270,000. So I'm going to get plenty. And if you hit me OPC, we're fine. Hath is taking all the OPC out of Chaos territory. Damn it, Hath! You're taking my content. So upgrading the shields in my Enterprise would be overkill for the SMS? It would be. Please poke Eco in the eyeball for the spin SLB this art. Well, Deimos, they're not going to like go design a spin SLB around an officer if that's what you mean. If it's not already there, they're not going to like manually design it, I doubt. I really doubt that. But... all right, so we got some of this. Let's go see if we can find some 4-star crystal. Upgrading the shields on my Enterprise would be overkill. Oh, I already read that. They can pull an old one out though. Well, they don't have an old Borg Queen SMS, right? It's the first time she's ever been in the game. So not accepting the mind ore for what event? For what? Back there. Go back up here. Let's see if anybody's OPC. Oh, yes. Yes. Immediately finding. Oh my gosh, there's more. But wait, there's more. Can I even beat it? I don't even know if I can beat it. That's beefy. Ooh. Ooh. I got him. Oh man. Recall. Oh man. How much we get? Oh. Yummy. But they had to reset that node multiple times. Like, that node is not that big. They were literally OPC multiple times. And they're like, nah, we'll just reset it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. That. Oh. Mm. Oh, I think, honestly, Matt, I think I'm just catching them on a good day, apparently. I think everybody's focused on the Tritanium. They're not paying attention to anything else. Oh, we're going back to that system. Who was that? Who was that? Oh, it was DMFL. We're going back. We didn't even look at the other nodes in that system. Oh, yeah, the Cerritos Swarm event, I honestly never really do. I usually don't touch the Cerritos Swarm event. Sorry for repeat asking. Should I still max my Sally before 29 now that it's skippable? I mean, Jenny, my other question would be where are your other ships at? Like, if you max the Vidar, I mean, if you've already got the Saladin, you can invest in it. I'm not saying the Saladin is like a don't ever touch it. Just where are you at with your miners? Are you ready for your faction miners? Do you have stuff for it? At this point, if you've already got a tier 6, I would probably work on maxing it, but I wouldn't prioritize maxing it, if that makes sense. All right. Let's come over here, see if there's any OPC on these. Not on that one. This is a real big one. I'm gonna need another ship for this. All right, not OPC anyway. What about over here? Nope. What about this one? Yes. Another 400,000. It's the same person. Do y'all ever feel bad that I'm taking like 900,000 crystal from this man's wallet? Like, do y'all ever do that? Do y'all ever raid and like, oh man, I feel bad? Damn it. Oh my goodness, why would the button not click? Okay, Emperor got me. But the button wouldn't click. I literally tried to disco multiple times and it always clicked off. All right. I don't feel bad. That was a rhetorical question. Why my disco didn't want to work there, y'all couldn't see it, I don't think, because it's behind me. But I clicked the disco button, and then it just wouldn't click. It wouldn't click. Oh well. Go do it again. Let's go for more. We already went there. Let's go here. But honestly, I never feel bad. I never feel bad. I waited for combat to end. Okay. I waited for combat to end. Do you still save the Cerritos event? I mean, I still have not completed it, no. Yeah, I got Scopely on that one. I don't have a cloak. I'm using my Vidar. My Vidar don't have a cloak. My Vidar don't have a cloak. Now, sadly for Emperor, his cargo size is small, so I only got half of that. But I'm happy. All right, let's check in here. See if we got any more OPC just laying around. All willy-nilly, like, look at it. It's just, they're begging for it. They want it. They want to feed Rev. Rev is eating today. It's just, everybody's being very generous. Look at this, man. Look at it. All right, hit him. Come back here and scan. My Admiral had to ban me from TCU PC because I averaged 3 trips a day and filled it multiple times. I would tell your Admiral to, oh my gosh. What is with people not docking when they're OPC? Oh look, my Vidar is drifting. My Vidar is drifting. Isn't that pretty? Check on Galaxy Chat. Maybe Adam or others are warning people now. Nope. All right, Dave. Suck it, Dave. Give me your loot, Dave. Thank you, Dave. You like the drifting there? That was fun. Recall. All right. Oh my goodness, the OPC hunting. The OPC hunting. We just need an entire stream of me doing nothing but. See, when I talk about finding something you enjoy in the game, right here. Like, I don't care about mining 3 million titanium. I'm OPC hunting. I don't care about buggy events. I'm having fun. Wish I spent $100 on level 35. Dustin, if I could only spend $100 for a one-time purchase, I would get Prime Survival, Prime Officer Survival Skills, or whatever it's called. It's Prime Officers 2.0. That's what I would do. This is the good stuff. Now, if I could just get a whale to donate $1 for every OPC I take, I'd be set for life. If only I could translate this into real world currency. I need like an NFT of my OPC hunting or something. It's go back in time 3 years ago and somebody will buy it. Click, click, click. Prime Survival or Doc H? I'd go Prime Survival, more important than Doc H. Personally. Satchel of Latinum, hell no. Don't even mention that. I never PvP or OPC hunt unless it's for an event, but then I go all out and man, do I have fun. Chaos, hey, chaos is a ladder, right? Chaos is a ladder. Embrace it. We were just here, I think. Where is another? We were just there. There's another one over here. Where's that? Right here. Oh, IVTS is our underling alliance. But hey, if they're OPC, they're OP. Oh wait, there's one right here. There's literally one right next to my house. What are your thoughts on the amalgam skin? Personally, I'm not going to get it. I don't think it's worth $100, but that's just a personal value thing. It does work, and it's decent. It's decent. Ship is very fast at warping. Research in the 40s. Research in the 40s. All right, let's see if we can find anybody up here. Oh, there's some down there too. All right, let's scan, scan, scan. Oh, look. Another willing donator to the Rev Never Wants to Mine Again fund. Look at this. More generous donations to the Rev Never Wants to Mine Again fund. Look at these people. They are the VHS. VHH. Shout out to VHH for being the most generous alliance with the donations. Thank you for the donations. Look, more. They love it here. VHH, they're single-handedly supplying my next bonus refinery. We appreciate them so much. Shout out, VHH. Thank you for funding Rev's bonus refinery. Put the ISIS jelly to the top spot. What are you talking about? If you could attack your own alliance members, you'd hunt? I would. 100%. Oh, wow. The warship just was spotted. The warship spotted off the bow cap. And yeah, Vidar Exos do not work on the Talios. Vidar Exos do not work on the Talios because they're only for the Vidar. Gifts keep on coming. Oh, look, I'm about to go get another one. Look, right there. 100. Oh, goodness. There's 200,000 between these two chips right here. Look at it. Just look at it. OPC hunting. The best thing this game has. Best thing. Oh. Adam was coming for me, and then Adam left. Adam left. Use some Haley frequencies in the battle logs? Yeah, we should. Here, thank you. Look at it. Oh, live long and prosper and give me your OPC. This is good stuff, y'all. Adam be waiting at my base. Let's take a look. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. Well, if he's here, he's cloaked. And if he's cloaked for a little bit of OPC, power to him. I don't see him. I haven't gotten a marker. We're going to make it home with our loot. BHH is an ally. BHH should learn how to not be OPC. Oh, man, look at all the goods we're getting today, y'all. 84,000. How much was in this one? Another 128,000. That's 200,000 ore. Look at it. Oh, am I getting a love letter? OPC is OPC. I mean, I didn't accidentally hit. Oh, my bad. I hit the wrong shit. Sorry, Spy. Just looked. Here, I'm actually going to do him a solid. Here. I'm gonna do him a solid since I did that and I didn't intend to. I'll be done with this node in 10 minutes and OPC by there. There we go. Because I really don't try to hit UPC miners. Like, I don't think this is a game awful thing, but I try not to. So. So there you go. He can have that, the OPC on that node. If he doesn't want it, then I'll keep it. Yeah, but I was like, I took 300k OPC. I was just scanning it. Stream going down? Hope not. Doesn't look like it. Sorry. No issues on my side. Still shows this working fine. All right, so just in case the boss man would say something negative, I'm not gonna go do that. All right, so I think we've hit all the 4 stars. Let's go do some let's find some 3-star and stuff. ISO. What's the difference between OPC mining and UPC mining? So OPC is overprotected cargo. So when you're OPC, it means that you have loot showing that somebody can take. UPC means you're underprotected cargo, meaning if somebody hits you, they're just killing you for the sake of killing your ship. OPC means you're getting something for it. UPC means you're just kind of being a butt. So we get a lot of false UPC hits because people keep hitting with full cargo. So you're saying they'll make somebody OPC, which is a hilarious tactic. Anybody here? There's a fast ship over there. Hey, look here, imp. What are you doing? This isn't even your people. Going back over here. This isn't even your people, Emperor. I mean, you should always raid stations, yes. How else will you get the lithium you need for all this research? All right, so getting my mining on. Man, it's been some good OPC hunting today, man. I don't know how I randomly clicked on that. Traumatizing. Go home OPC hunting the active TC. That's hilarious. And actually, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to active OPC hunt in a territory battle. Nothing here. So where's that territory that's active? I could have sworn I just saw it. Here it is. Bam. On the way. If you pass overprotected cargo back and forth using 511 Jordy, will the loot grow? The loot will not grow, no. But you can pass it back and forth for the event today because it's only about stealing. It's not about docking. Will the loot grow? All right. What we got? Dang it, imp. Stop being a jerk. Oh, there's OPC. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. No, I'm going to do it. If your cargo is full before you hit that player, it would show no cargo gain loss. Correct. So I overprotected cargo hunt all the time. Well, not all the time. On stream anyway. But I love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so coming on in. Fly faster, you fool. What? Did I go to the wrong system? I did. Of course. Are you going for the skins this month? Personally, I'm not. No. I don't really care for the skins. I think they look really cool, but I'm not going to go after them just because they look cool. Got him. OPC hunt. Oh! Who's over here? Go OPC there. Adam? Wait, Adam, y'all are allowed to VHH, aren't you? Ooh! 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 I didn't even know it was that much. I just saw they were OPC. Second. Good times. Good times. Oh, I missed this. And this isn't even me running a speed crew. Like, I'm not running Curon and a speed crew. I'm just running full cargo. Oh, I'm not even running a speed crew, which is what I would normally run on things like this. Oh, man. Wish I could double like this video. Nice. Oh, gosh. Good times, y'all. All right, I do need to hop off here. I need to get ready, need some lunch, and then make some content so that we can get ready for tonight. If y'all want to have more fun, you know what? We're probably going to be doing some more of this tonight. So come check us out on the Twitch channel and join us over there. Hope you enjoyed the video today. I want to say thank you to all those who participated and watched. Appreciate y'all. Live long and prosperous. This is Infinite Space Cowboys. Deuces, that's me. Catch you on the next one later. And if y'all want to support your favorite pirate streamer, hit up that donate link. It is, again, greatly appreciated. Y'all are wonderful. Y'all are amazing. Deuces, catch you on the next one. We outie and outro time.
An even better outro than the intro. For the Empire and glory to your house.